Hi, I'm Graham and this is my top 10 favourite movies of 2014. Number 10 on my list is the movie Frank, starring Michael Fassbender as the lead character, who spends most of the time hidden under a papier-mâché head of Frank Sidebottom. The movie is a funny, weird, wacky adventure that leads the life of this band as they form to create a new album. The music is really weird, really different, yet really catchy and haunting, and it sticks with you. This is a really fun movie, and it's something that you shouldn't miss out on. Number 9 on my list is Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, a movie that stuck with me long after seeing it, and one that I've not fully come to terms with as yet. I'll need to give it a proper rewatch, maybe even third, fourth time to get my head fully around those last 20 minutes. But I really enjoyed the movie with some excellent action set pieces. Matthew McConaughey, who's in a real streak at the moment, is fantastic as always, and I really enjoyed the levity that the robot brought to it. Fantastic movie, great special effects, and something that should really be seen on the big screen. At number 8 on my list is David Fincher's adaptation of Gillian Flynn's best-selling novel Gone Girl. Gone Girl is an absolute twisting, turning, maniacally evil piece of work. It sets the tone for an unhappily ever after story of two people that fall in love and are destined to be together and are very alike each other. It is edge of the seat material, and its running time of 2.5 hours. It zips by in a story that you can't wait to see the conclusion. Number 7 on my list is The Guest, a movie that came out of absolutely nowhere and blew me away. I didn't know what I was going to get when I sat down to watch it. The two trailers I'd seen, one had set it up as a thriller, the other one had set it up as an action movie. What you get is something in between with a little bit of a horror mixed in with it. It is a great lead performance by Dan Stevens, who steals the show and makes the movie as good as it is. This is one of these films that you can throw on and just sit back and enjoy and revel in the performance. It really is a must-see movie. Number 6 on my list is Boyhood, Richard Linklater's movie that he spent 12 years filming and turned out to be one of the most enjoyable, in-depth and most affecting movies I've seen in the cinema all year. It tells the story of young Mason from the age of 6 up until he's 18, and although nothing spectacular or over dramatic happens, it shows you that the small individual events in somebody's life, how it all ties together to create this person. It is a truly affecting movie that I can't wait to watch again. I suggest that you go out, find it, sit down and just enjoy. Number 5 on my list is Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, who gives one of the best performances, if not the best, of his career, as a loner who tries to cut out a niche and find his place in the world and something that he can excel at. And what he excels at is truly something to be seen. This is a fantastic movie, great performances, check it out as soon as you can. Number 4 on my list is Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer tells the tale of a world ravaged by global warming, with the last of humanity holding together on a train that travels around the world. The further back you are in the train, the lower standard of person you're deemed to be. The further forward in the train, the higher standard person you're deemed to be. And what happens throughout the movie is the people in the last carriage start a revolution and try to work their way to the front. And it's as simple as that, but it's also much more. It is a movie that you have to check out. It is, once I put it on, I just simply couldn't turn it off. It is fantastic, and it'd be a shame to spoil anything, but check it out as soon as you can. Number 3 on my list is Guardians of the Galaxy, which is simply put the most fun I had in the cinema all year. I couldn't wait to go back and visit it again. And the movie isn't perfect. It has its faults. The villain isn't the most maniacally evil, and that doesn't really matter, because it's about the core group of people, the 5 Guardians. That's who I want to spend my time with. That's who I want to see doing wacky stuff and having insane conversations with each other, and that's what I get. It's a comfort movie. It's a movie that you can just put on, enjoy, relax, and I cannot wait for a sequel. This is definitely Marvel's best movie to date. Number 2 on my list is Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel. This wacky comedy is an outstanding piece of work and Wes Anderson's best work since probably Rushmore. It stars Ralph Fiennes as Gustav, the concierge for the hotel, who takes Zero, the lobby boy, under his wing in a mentorship and leads him on this wacky adventure involving a painting and a whole host of cars in unpredictable and unusual roles. It really has to be seen to be believed. It is a fantastically enjoyable movie and something that you should check out. My number 1 and favourite movie of the year is The Raid 2. It is something that is truly unusual to see. It is unique, it is special in its own right, and it is a truly heart-pounding movie. Unlike the first Raid, this one isn't all action. It takes time in between to breathe and let the scene set themselves, and some beautiful cinematography. But when that action hits, it is a beautiful violence The set pieces are absolutely fantastic, and you can see the lead star's performance starting to come out. Now he's into his third movie. If you haven't seen The Raid or The Raid 2, it's something you really have to check out. The Raid 2 itself is a much grander scope story, and the violence is crazier than what was set in the first one. And when I sit down to make my list, it is the movie that I keep coming back to. It's the one I've watched the most. It's the one that I want to keep watching. It's the one that I really enjoy. A lot of people have said that it's too long in length. Personally, I like that about it. I like the fact that it takes its time to breathe a little bit, to set the story, which is a story that you have seen before, but just not shot this well. It is a great movie, and hopefully they'll up their game even more, if that's even possible, for The Raid 3.